But first, we begin with our weather. Thank you for joining us. I'm Rashad Williams, and this is Sydney Sullivan. Right now, the rain is starting to move out of our area, but Sydney, I'm just going to look behind you. I can see that there's a lot of lightning and a lot of storms to the west, and it seems to be moving in to the east.
You've got that. Yes, a lot of activity headed our way. We already got into our first round of showers and storms earlier this afternoon. The good news is most of that is clearing out, at least for the time being. But like Rashad was just mentioning, look at all of this activity. A lot of lightning, a lot of strong storms moving through parts of Alabama into Georgia as of right now. And this will continue to work its way across the rest of our region as we head throughout the next 24 hours. In fact, we have another system that's also going to really increase those storm chances moving on into tomorrow. So as we take a closer look at, we did have a few strong to severe storms develop around 3-4 o'clock this afternoon. Most of that activity starting to exit to the east and southeast. Still looking at a few light showers towards Abbeville, Greenwood, and into Union, moving out of Gaffney as of right now. We will start to see a little bit more moisture work into the rest of the region as we head into the overnight, but most of it's going to be fairly isolated. So not a whole lot of activity as of right now. Looking at our temperatures, we saw those temperatures take quite a tumble compared to where we were earlier this afternoon, topping out in the lower 90s. But as those storms worked on through, that brought our temperatures down primarily into the 70s and the lower 80s for most of us. Still a little bit on the steamy side out there. So if you are going to be out and about the rest of the evening, might be dodging a shower or two, but for the most part, we are looking at fairly quiet conditions through the overnight time frame. As we head on into tomorrow, though, our storm chances are going to start to increase, some of which could become strong to severe. I'll have a closer look at the latest impacts and timing coming up.
All right, looking forward to that, Sydney. Thank you. In Greenville County, a death investigation is ongoing right now. The coroner says they responded to Burgess School Road at Highway 418 in Pelzer just before 11:30 last night. Deputies located a victim who was dead on scene with at least one gunshot wound. The victim has been identified as 22-year-old Dorothy Cannon of Simpsonville. The cause of death is still under investigation. Heading out to Anderson County, officials responded to the scene of a deadly crash involving two tractor trailers. The accident happened on I-85 north of Liberty Highway near exit 21. The coroner says two people were thrown from the vehicle and died at the scene. They have been identified as 47-year-old Tracina Young and 51-year-old Frederick Stiles. Officials say the tractor trailer Young and Stiles were in rear-ended another tractor trailer that was experiencing mechanical issues. Officials say several other vehicles were also involved in the crash. Right now, this is an ongoing investigation. In Spartanburg, one person died and another was injured following a crash. Highway Patrol says the crash happened around 7:30 this morning on Reedville Road near Nazareth Church Road. Troopers say the vehicle went off the right side of the road and struck a tree. They say the driver and passenger were taken to the hospital, and that is where the driver later died. The coroner identified that driver as 38-year-old Deborah Ann Jackson. A forensic exam will be conducted tomorrow. In Union County, a driver has died a little over a week after a crash. Troopers say it happened on July 27th on Highway 9 near Vaughn Road. They say a Chevy pickup truck and a Ford pickup truck were driving south on Highway 9. Troopers say the Chevy attempted to turn left onto Vaughn Road and hit the Ford. They say the driver and passenger of the Ford were taken to the hospital, but the driver died from their injuries on Friday. The coroner says the driver was identified as 61-year-old Charles Jeter III. Troopers say the driver of the Chevy has been charged with unlawful passing. Well, hundreds of people showed up in downtown Greenville for the Julie Valentine Center's Run to Overcome. That is where more than 900 participants showed their support for survivors of sexual abuse and raised more than $100,000 yesterday. So last year alone, more than 2,200 individuals, including children, women, and men, received life-changing services from the Julie Valentine Center. They have help available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, at no charge to survivors of sexual assault. Shauna Galloway Williams, the CEO of the Julie Valentine Center, says, quote, "This event is more than a race and a fundraiser. It is an opportunity for the community to show support to end child abuse, sexual assault, and sex trafficking in Greenville County. Everyone who participated took a stand for survivors and showed their support for the Julie Valentine Center. This was the 15th year for the Run to Overcome. As students are heading back to the classroom, One Upstate Group is making sure that female students have the supplies that they need. The Spartanburg chapter of the Period Project gathered today to pack feminine hygiene products. The products will be sent out to school nurses, and that is to ensure that the items will be available to girls who don't have access to those items otherwise. The goal was to have over 3,000 bags ready to distribute before Spartanburg County schools begin on August 14th.
We make sure that our nurses have these products so that when the girls need them, they can come to the nurses. 1 in 4 girls do not go to class because they do not have these products, and so we want to make sure that they are in class as much as possible. Providing these to the nurses will make sure that, that these young ladies have what they need.
This was the Period Project's 5th annual back-to-school event. They also have monthly fundraisers to help keep schools stocked with feminine hygiene products as needed. Well, you just heard the sounds, and now you're looking at the sights of some fawn at the Magnolia Fawn Rescue in Gray Court.
We see a lot of very injured fawn, and we just try to get them healthy and back into the wild.
The organization and its founder, Connie Hall, have helped rehab orphaned and injured fawn for more than 20 years, but this year has been a lot tougher than previous years. Hall says 100 deer and fawn have been at the rescue so far this year. That compares to 80 in total in all of last year.
The last 2 years really increased with all the construction in the upstate. They're just like wiping out forest and meadows where the deer live.
Hall says as construction continues, more and more fawn are running into public areas. So this means Magnolia is in need of more volunteers. Usually the fawn are extremely dehydrated. So after getting fluids and medical care, they're typically released back into the wild around 6 months old.